Hello, and welcome to my review of the Road 96 video game, a hitchhiking game where your freedom to choose options in a procedurally generated road trip means that no one road is ever really the same from beginning to end. This game is essentially a format of one of the old Choose Your Own Adventure books, for anybody who's old enough to remember those, and is certainly an absolute joy to play. As you can see, the graphics of this game are truly stunning in their own specific styling and do make the overall experience of this game a wonderful one to behold, with some absolutely amazing sights as you travel along the road. The music helps to complement your adventures while highlighting certain scenes, action sequences, etc. are a wonderful background to the game itself and helps with the graphics for the aesthetics as you journey along Road 96 from the various starting points, and is also available to collect as cassettes around the game that you can find at particular points, as well as being available on the official soundtrack to purchase with the game itself. The main bulk of this review will be focused around the gameplay itself, which, with the wealth of choices available to you, involving not just conversations and exploring narratives with each of the characters that you'll meet along your journey, but also with things like mini-games that just enhance the overall game itself. Between the mini-games and the story-driven narratives, each road trip you discover will have new and interesting things to discover, new things to learn, new games to play, and overall helps to make each experience through the game unique, which really helps with the overall gameplay and replayability. The amount of time available in this game is massive. According to the details in the game itself, there's 148,268 routes that you can take through this game, depending on your start point, which characters you interact with, and decisions you make along the way. This helps to add a massive amount to the replayability of this game, and therefore the value proposed by the actual game itself. Also, by going through the narratives with each overall journey, with the characters that you meet and choices that you make, there is an overriding change that can be brought forward in this game. Interacting with certain characters can also help you unlock certain abilities that then can be used in future playthroughs to give you additional choices and options as you come through. Some of your routes will be short depending on options that you take. Things like taking the bus, taxis can speed up your trip to the border, but at a cost of money, whereas walking will allow you to explore the country more, but again there is a slight cost of having to keep up your health, eating, resting, etc. Overall, my tips for this game is to enjoy the journey, have fun with the choices that you have, sometimes make choices you normally wouldn't and see where those choices go. Not every journey through Road 96 is going to lead to a perfect escape. Sometimes you're going to make choices that may not help you escape, or you could not quite pass skill checks or other options in the game that could lead to you not making it to the border, but that is all part of the game and exploring the different options. My biggest tip would be to find money whenever you can, explore all the options thoroughly, and make sure to rest and get food whenever possible. One big thing is resting. You may think that sleeping out in a cardboard box may not be the most glamorous thing as a hitchhiker, but it certainly helps to boost your health. Streaming this game is a lot of fun for both you and for your viewers. Generally, almost every different time you play through the game will be a slightly different experience. There will be some similarities with certain key scenes that you'll have with the main characters, but these are generally few and far between. You will encounter each character probably once during the course of your journey, depending on the directions you take, but it's the rest of the game and the rest of the experience that is truly unique. And that is something that you will experience and share with your viewers differently each time you play. Overall, the value presented by this game, along with the amount of choices and pure expansiveness of the game itself, for the price you pay, I would definitely give this game 4 out of 5 stars. There is a few things I would like to see added which would make this game a 5-star game. Maybe some additional characters to encounter along the way, so that the adventure each time does feel more unique, and encountering the same characters, although in different locations and with different narratives. Having additional characters would just expand the game even further. It is definitely a solid 4 out of 5, but I do think the additional extras of additional characters might help to boost the game itself.